This is a Headgum podcast.
Yeah, there was nowhere to bring that. I don't know where I would have reported such a thing.
Yeah, no
and also,
care.
like, unpaid internships, are those not a thing anymore?
I'm sure they are, but I don't think I could get away with having an unpaid intern.
Yeah, people would come after
I've looked
you.
into it. I think you know that you and I would have, and I know I say this to a lot of women and it's like a theme of the show, but you and I would have a beautiful life together.
I didn't know that was the theme of the show.
I do. I say it a lot, but
We
I
do
mean
have
it.
a beautiful life together.
Like you and I specifically, I think I would have different beautiful lives with other women, but you and I, our beautiful life is like we live in a cottage.
Our house would be amazing.
We're always wearing like, you know those sweaters that have like the really thick collar, that like but the cardigans with the really big
wooden
collar?
buttons.
Yes. We're both wearing those and like wearing our glasses like this and being like, did you read that?
On the porch.
Did you read that?
Did you hear about Taylor Swift?
Did you read about? Yeah. We're like going over the news of the day, drinking tea and slippers. I think it'd be really gorgeous.
Oh,
We have 10 dogs running around.
Where do we live? Where is it?
I think like probably East Coast.
Yeah.
Like because this is like settled down vibes. You and I are probably like,
This is later in life.
Yeah, in this life, you and I mean, I'm trying to get you to Kansas City, of course, in real life. But
Yeah.
in this life, we live on like a coastal town in Maine or something. We eat
Martha's
lobsters,
Vineyard.
fresh.
London.
London, love.
We did live there together, technically.
We did live in London briefly.
About 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's living together.
Did we? I don't know if I ever told on this story the way that Airbnb host tried to scam us.
Oh my God.
And I got my lick back.
But you were so right that, like, we had such problems with her, and I think you said, like, this is an issue to us now and feels like the biggest thing in the world, but a week from now we will not remember what the problem was and why we were mad. And
Yeah,
it's true for me.
She was really pissing us off, and in the moment of us both being pissed off, I was like, in a week we'll forget this and we won't care it ever happened.
It's exactly what happened.
Yeah, it is what happened.
There was something about towels.
Well, we asked her. We were staying in an Airbnb for 3 weeks. We rented a flat for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And we messaged her like maybe a weekend and said, hey, would it be possible to just come change the sheets over one time for us? And she goes, it won't be possible, love. or whatever. Over message.
Yeah.
She's like,
Oi.
she's like, hey, sorry. We don't do that, but there's clean sheets in the closet. It'll be a fee if you use them though. And I said, okay, so just to be clear, we're staying here for 3 weeks. It's an additional fee if we get the sheets out of the closet ourselves. And she goes, yeah, it just, because the cleaner will have to do extra sheets. And I said, what's the fee? And she said like €100 or something.
Yeah, she told us about the fee before she told us the fee.
Oh,
because I
she told us-
ripped open the bag of
Yes.
the sheets, and then she was like, it'll be 100 pounds or whatever. I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Trying
No,
to
she
reclose
told
the
us-
plastic bag.
No,
That we didn't use the sheets at all.
I think she told us, I think I'm forgetting the order of it. She told us there was a fee before she told us anything. She goes, oh yeah, we can get you new sheets. It'll be a fee. And then we go, okay, that's
Fine.
fine,
Yes,
charge
that is
it.
what it
And then she goes, okay, open up that closet, they're in there. And we
Yeah.
go, huh?
No, someone's coming here to put them on.
We thought we were paying for someone to come and do it. Yes, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And I said,
was nuts.
do you think that's a little crazy just because we're staying here for 3 weeks that you would charge us to grab our own sheets out of the thing? And she goes, yeah, well, you booked an Airbnb, not a hotel, love. And while she did eat a little bit with that,
Yeah.
she is a dumb bitch still. That's crazy. I was like, yo. And then
It was a whole thing to get like extra keys, I think. Like one extra key.
She didn't want to give us extra keys for the two of us. And we're there for 3 weeks on different schedules. And then I got my lick back, though, because when we were leaving, I did break a lamp on accident.
Oh, yeah.
That's on me. And I turned my suitcase a weird way. The lamp fell off. It was like a cheap €5 lamp. I knew she was going to overcharge. I messaged her. I said, hey, I'm so sorry. This knocked over. We cleaned it up, but you'll have to get a new lamp for that table. And she goes, ooh, that lamp was €75. Reader? No, it wasn't. But I go, okay, that's your prerogative. I did break the lamp. But then she charged us for that and the sheets, which we out of principle decided not to use. And I messaged her back and I said, at the end of this day, I said, hey, I subtracted the lamp cost. I won't actually be sending you money for the lamp. I subtracted it from what you charged us for the sheets. You owe us €30. And she said nothing. And I responded every day for like 4 days. And I said, waiting on our €30. And she didn't get back to me, so I contacted Airbnb and said, hey, you can look at our messages and see why this woman owes me €30. Now, do I need the €30? No, but she got her lick in with the little Airbnb hotel message, which was so cunt and fierce of her, by the way. And I love a diva, but I'm getting my €30. And then the hour after I contacted Airbnb, she sent our €30.
That's right.
And I did this. Thank you, Caleb.
It was also one of those Airbnbs where you had to like go to a shop like a bit away.
Yeah, you have to go like 5 blocks away to like a convenience store and like beg the guy for the keys. Yeah.
No, she would not. We never met her. She would not meet us there.
Yeah. She was a real nice.
And it was above a nightclub.
Yeah,
a thumping nightclub.
Didn't mention that. She also, just to give you context for why I was being so insane to her, she earned it in a million little ways. But one of the things she did was she listed the apartment as having AC. There was a unit in both the bedrooms and not the other 3 levels of the house. So we were in London summer heat wave with no air conditioning.
Humidity.
Which, like, I know they live like that, but sorry, I'm from somewhere better. I'm from a place where we don't rock like that. So I was livid, love.
Yeah. But we had so much fun.
We did have so much fun.
So
I got you
great.
really into line biking.
I almost died.
Yeah, you didn't.
A couple times. I didn't. The time you weren't there, I almost died.
Did you?
When I was crying.
You didn't want to line bike with me at all.
No, I was so scared.
But we got there.
You're just like off. And you're on your way and you're like, you've got it. And then you're
Yeah.
down the street.
I love them.
I almost ran straight into a bus. I remember the intersection. I could probably, like, if we went back to London, I could find the intersection.
Oh, that's the intersection where I ran into the bus almost.
It was on the way back from when we got ice cream with Shelby.
Yeah.
You were in front. Shelby was in the back so that I felt safe in the middle.
We did do that for you,
I
yeah.
didn't feel safe.
Yeah, no
It
worries.
helped a little bit, but I didn't really feel safe in the middle. And then you were just hoofing it and went sort of around a bus. And I didn't know.
I have a lot
I'm
of
not
fun
skilled
on those
like you.
things.
Yeah, no.
I
It
have
was
a lot of
scary.
fun on those things.
But you got me there.
Caitie,
Yeah.
how the hell are you?
Oh my God. I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's been going on with you?
Nothing.
Nothing. Fucking chilling.
I should have thought of something that's been going on with me before coming to
What
your
have you been
podcast.
watching and listening to? Anything good? Seen anybody cute recently?
I've been watching Jersey Shore.
Whoa.
Yeah, which I never watched before.
Welcome back to the fold.
Yeah.
But it's new for you.
New.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about it?
I really like it.
Are you getting into GTL? Are you wanting to GTL?
GTL is a really nice, that's like the morning routine before the morning routine.
It's like a great concept, actually. Gym tan laundry. Why not?
and those guys respect themselves.
Yeah.
They don't respect women.
But they didn't have to. It was different. It was different.
That is like the one sort of thing missing for me with Jersey Shore is like it's really wholesome. They all like really love each other. They're really funny. Pauly D is like hilarious.
Yeah.
But they're horrible to women.
The misogyny really jumps out.
The grenade thing. I like vaguely recall that from I was probably in college or no, I think I was just out of college when it started airing and
Yeah.
Grenade became like
Grenade was a
part of the
thing.
parlance. Yeah.
Yeah. It's tough when fat phobia is funny. Because, like, I'll be honest, I hated it, but the first time I heard Grenade, I was like, you gotta give your 10 sometimes. I was watching Pitch Perfect last night.
How were you?
And the frat guy goes like, I was expecting the hot Bellas, not this barnyard explosion. In reference to like a chubby, what's her name? The blonde. Yeah, she talks
haven't-
ass.
Oh,
yeah,
Rebel.
she doesn't look like that. Rebel Wilson.
Yeah.
She's only chubby in that movie, by the way. They make her out to be some like obese monstrosity. She's a little chunky. Like, and he calls it a barnyard explosion. Sorry, I laughed. That is really funny.
Well, the interesting thing about grenades is at least the ones that they portray on the show are usually not overweight.
No, that's
Thin
what I'm saying.
women who are just like normal looking, I guess.
Like, yeah, they're
or like don't have
effectively
fake
straight
tits.
size. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
And there's
especially-
levels of grenade. There's like grenade. There's like atomic bomb or something. I forget what they are. It like goes up. It moves up to like more destructive explosives, I guess.
Yeah, mind you, all those guys look like. So it's like who are you saying anything about Snooki? You look like a FAGGOT, my love. Not cute. I mean, the only really cute
Yeah,
one
who do you like?
was Vinny to me.
Okay,
but
that's
then
who
now
you-
you know
yeah.
too much about him, right? He's like a Trumper.
He is?
Yeah, in an open micer, pathetic. Sorry, but to be a Trumper in an open micer is like pick a struggle, brother.
Something really interesting to me watching, I think it was season 4, Vinny came out about his anxiety disorder, which was maybe one of the first times in reality TV I think someone spoke about having anxiety.
Yeah, did it move you for
And
real? Were you moved?
No, I found it interesting.
Oh, okay.
He left the house because his anxiety was so bad.
Whoa.
And it's like, yeah, well, you're probably like doing a lot of drugs, drinking every night,
You're not helping.
sleeping.
Yeah, you're not
You guys are all
helping.
pulling pranks on each other all the time. Like, yeah. That's price you have anxiety, brother.
Yeah, you're gonna get anxiety from
Yeah.
never sleeping, consuming a lot of substances, and living in a prank house.
Really
You'll
was.
get anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your blood will start to operate at a different temperature for sure. Oh, that's so funny. You're getting into Jersey Shore.
I know. What the hell?
I wasn't really big into it when it was on. I just kind of consumed it by osmosis because everyone was watching
That's how
and
I feel.
talking.
Yeah.
I was like, I kind of feel like I know what happened. Like I know about the note about Bed, and I know about about her getting arrested, and I know about Sammy and Ronnie's shit. Like I know it just because all my friends talk about it.
Sammy and Ronnie. See, I knew all this stuff too. And then I was like, it's time to dig in and actually see it.
Yeah.
The lead up to the note is really fun. And Sammy and Ronnie is unbelievable. They break up and get back together 10, 12, 14 times.
Yeah.
It's out of control.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Everyone has a straight couple like that. Like I had a straight couple like that in high school that I was like, oh my God, they're so Sammy and Ronnie coded. They're horrible for each other. They're like,
are they together
they're
now?
like fire and gasoline. What?
Are they together now?
Don't remember. Don't know.
Don't remember.
I have a special thing that happened with my brain where I don't remember most of the people I went to high school with. And I mean that in a serious way where like truly the couple people I'm friends with from high school will bring up somebody. They'll be like, oh, you remember Anastasia Cupcake? And I'm like, it'll be like a distinctive name that I should totally remember. I'm like, I don't. They're like, you had 5 classes with her senior year. You guys rode to school together. I'll be like, huh.
You guys went to prom together.
Yeah, I'm like, no. Me and Anastasia Cupcake, just science.
And you went to high school recently.
Yeah, it was.
Compared to me.
I graduated high school 8 months ago.
You're doing really well for yourself.
Ride since then. Yeah.
When did you really graduate high school?
You don't want to talk about this, and I
Fine,
think you know that.
fine.
2013.
Woo! I was just here already.
You were in LA.
Fully in LA.
Working for Jared Leto.
Career. That was after Jared Leto.
Oh, you'd already worked for Jared Leto.
2009, 2010, when you're in 2nd grade, I'm working for Jared Leto. Yeah.
I'm saying my first words. Jared. That's your boss, yeah.
That's how we knew we were.
What did you do for Jared Leto again? I forget.
Oh, just like random shit. It started, it was a Craigslist ad for, this is 2009, so I guess like the only way to get a job.
Yeah.
There were no other, LinkedIn was on a thing yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
I just graduated college, and it was a listing for like an editorial intern on a documentary. And in college, I went to college in Vermont. I was an anthropology, sociology major. I was like, maybe I could get into documentary filmmaking. That sounds great. And I showed up to the interview. They're like, yeah, it's Jared Leto. It's about Jared Leto and his band. And I'm like going back, because first they said 30 Seconds to Mars, which is the name of his band.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm going, the Mars Volta. And I'm like, who's that guy? I'm like trying to understand who Jared Leto is and that he's apparently in the Mars Volta, mixing it up. I realize who he is. And the job is editing footage from his house on a documentary that he is making about himself. And I did that for like 2 years.
That's awesome.
And I wasn't paid for like the first year of it.
Yeah.
He was being sued by his record company at the time for $30 million because he had like failed to deliver the number of albums that he was contracted to do.
Yeah.
And so he was really obviously taken aback by the injustice of that and made a documentary about it. And then I think it turned into more of like a documentary about the music industry, but I was long gone by the time that came out.
Then.
Oh yeah.
This feels like an era of LA that is dead and gone of like,
As it
in
should
some
be.
ways, in some ways good,
Yeah.
but also like a lot of interesting shit seemed to be happening back then. Like you just I don't know, it just is interesting that you're
You
like,
just fall into Jared Leto's house.
you're falling into Jared Leto's house. Like
Yeah.
it's not like that anymore. Now it's a
No.
very tight network of who's recommended for what. And like,
It's true.
It really is just like, that felt like such an era.
It was. And like, it was like a week into getting to LA, and then it's my first day, and I'm in Jared Leto's house in his spare bedroom, and he's just like walking around eating cereal. It was very strange.
Weird.
Yeah.
You watch movies sometimes from that era, like Judd Apatow movies or something, and you're like, oh, that feels totally different than the LA that I lived in, and I'm doing the same shit they were doing. I'm working in comedy in Los Angeles, but I don't feel the way that they're depicting it. It feels like that was a whole different thing they were doing.
Like getting going, like getting your start, like getting
it
jobs.
just feels different. It's the phone. I think it's the cell phones are a big part of it, and no one wants to hear you talk about that really. But like, it's like, I do think it's just like, it was a different thing back then. People were less inhibited because they felt less watched, I think. Even though they were quite famous, I think in their day-to-day life, they felt less watched. And so they were more comfortable hiring an intern for their documentary about themselves and not paying them. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't have this sense, that you were going to get ripped apart for that someday like you should, It just was, I think it feels like it was a less inhibited time when people were being more insane, which is bad, but interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. It's probably true.
You
Yeah,
know?
there was nowhere to bring that. I don't know where I would have reported such a thing.
Yeah.
And also, like, unpaid internships, are those not a thing anymore?
I'm sure they are, but I don't think I could get away with having an unpaid intern.
Yeah, people would come after
I've
you.
looked into it. No, we like to pay in all seriousness. But I do.
But hey, I learned so much. Invaluable experience.
I got exposure to the industry.
I learned how to go grocery shopping for him.
Yeah.
It did turn into like I just did like every sort of job that came up when the editing work sort of fell off. We went on tour with him.
How was that?
It was rough.
Yeah.
I have really bad motion sickness, which is probably like something you could just read about me and like my personality, that I'm someone who gets really bad motion sickness.
Yeah.
And we slept on the bus every night, and I threw up like every night. It was.
I don't like that. You were in one of the bunks?
I was in one of the bunks.
Yeah.
Have you done tour bus before?
Nope.
No.
Nope. And I'm actually thinking next tour I will. I've always been anti-tour bus, but
Yeah.
then I've talked to a lot of people who do the tour bus, and I'm like, the time that we spent on this last tour, leaving the theater, going back to the hotel to drop off our stuff, going out to see friends, going back, sleeping for 4 hours, going to the airport early enough to get on the plane. I think
Nightmare.
had we just put our shit on the bus, gone straight to see friends for an hour and a half, got in, gone to sleep while we're being driven to the next venue, and woken up at the place, I think that convenience would make up for the kind of like bad sleep and annoying like
Yeah, I was gonna say if
being
you
on
can
the
sleep,
bus. And yeah,
if you can make it happen. It is like being in a coffin.
I'll need to sedate, and I won't be in the coffin.
You'll be on the big bed in
I'll
the
be on the big bed in the back.
Hell yeah. You guys will be in the coffin.
Some of my cooler, nicer musician friends
it's
are like,
stacked
yeah, you can
3 high.
They're like, you can turn the back bedroom into another hangout area for everybody. And I go, it'll be my bedroom.
We're not hanging out.
I'm not squeezing into the coffin.
Yeah, fair
Chance
enough.
and Virginia, all my love to them.
Get in your coffin.
They will look so cute in their coffins. I'm gonna tape their coffin shut like when you're on a high school trip, so they would know that you didn't go do stuff overnight.
Oh my god.
I'm like, okay, and no one's hanging out without me. Here's your tape. Good night. Mwah. I get up, the tape's broken. I'm like, guys, meeting
Who did this?
in my suite.
I fell out of my coffin once. What? The first night. I like woke up, I was on the top bunk, woke up super disoriented, and forgot where I was and sort of like freaked out. Because it's like you're laying in this thing and the ceiling is like here.
Yeah.
It's like super close to you.
Yeah.
So I woke up, I was like, where the fuck am I? And I went, huh, to like sit up, and I hit the thing.
Caitie.
And then I was like, oh, I'm like being buried alive. It was that feeling like, oh shit, I'm fucked. And I rolled out and I hit the ground. And then that was like the story for the rest of that tour. Jared Leto made a lot of fun of me for that. But now I'm making fun of him
Yeah, baby.
for all the other stuff.
Well, all the other stuff that's gone on.
Yeah.
What transpired from there? When did you start like actually writing for TV after that?
So interesting.
Because you're from Massachusetts.
From Massachusetts.
You go to school in Vermont.
That's right.
You come out here,
Straight here.
and now
Jared.
you do Jared.
Then I'm like, enough of that. I got fired.
Yeah. I say enough of that. They let me go.
I got fired and it like broke my heart. I was like, I like lost my mind. It was the first time I've ever been fired. And I just thought it was the end of my life. I'm like 22 years old. I'm like, that's it.
It feels like
I
that.
have to move home.
It feels
was
like
horrible.
that. Then you
It
get
felt
really
horrible.
good at getting fired if you do it enough.
I don't think it's happened since then.
I've been fired enough times that it starts to feel good. You start to feel proud of them because you're like, you should fire me. You start to, because I was
You're
bad at
trying
my
to
jobs.
goad them into doing it.
Well, it's like I was bad at my jobs and they were
Like
right
which
to
ones?
fire me. Oh God, I was a horrible at all of
I was
them.
a horrible.
I was a horrible at most of them. I mean, I just didn't care. It was like I wanted to do comedy. And so it's like, this is how I'm paying my bills and I do not want to be here and I will not make airs about it. But
Like waiting tables. Like what kind of jobs
I was really good
it?
at waiting tables. That's actually waiting tables is probably the one job that
You are so good at that. I know
and would
you are.
love to be doing.
Yeah.
Like I actually love waiting tables, but
40% tips.
obviously I prefer this job over that. But I was horrible at like being an assistant, being in offices. I had one. I'm sure I've said this on the show, but I had one boss who was so sweet. I kept showing up to work late, and she said, do you have an alarm clock? Can I get you one? She was trying to like remove barriers to me, and I had to say, my love, I have one, and I'm coming late regardless. I just wasn't doing it.
Yeah, fine. Well, it worked out for you.
But you got fired, and then what'd you do after Jared when you put yourself back
I
together?
did some stuff. Well, I built back stronger than ever.
Yeah.
I did a lot of random jobs. I work on like a Nickelodeon game show where people got slimed. Remember being slimed?
Yeah.
I would like clean up the kids after they got slimed.
Hosing down the kids out back. Y'all, get the slime off you.
I would run out with like big towels and be like, here. It's like watered down vanilla pudding, so it's really gross.
Yeah.
Bring them out to like shower and stuff. That was a fun job. What else? Well, I started my TV writing career, maybe like 10 years ago now, 10, 11, 12 years ago.
Make a choice.
Well,
So-
it would have
so
been
14.
2014, so that's 11
yeah.
years ago.
Well, by the
I
time
was a
this comes
PA.
out, yeah. You were a PA, Last Man Standing, or no?
That's right.
Okay, Last Man Standing.
Tim Allen's sitcom Last Man Standing.
Tim Allen's Last Man Standing.
I got a random. It was like supposed to be a temp job, and because like the guy who was the writer's PA broke his leg, and they were like, we need someone for just 2 weeks while he like is on the mend.
Yeah.
And then that guy never came back. They were like, we like you. You're gonna stay.
Oh,
So I
wow.
never found out who that guy was, but
Somewhere out
Thanks
there,
for
there's a
the
guy who
career.
never had a career in TV because of that, and he's
because
telling
I
a different
slipped
story.
in.
Caitie Delaney
2
stole
legs,
my job.
able.
2 legs, willing, ready to run scripts.
So yeah, it all started then.
How was your experience on Last Man Standing as
was
a first TV
good.
job? Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. It's like in terms of a TV job that's like instructive for all of my future work, it wasn't great. Like that was a classic sitcom, and we don't really have many of those left. Like
Right.
it was really cool working on that. You like record in front of a studio audience. I haven't experienced that since. I don't think they're really doing
I've never,
much
yeah.
like that anymore.
Yeah.
Multicam sitcoms are still a thing, but like not nearly as much as they were.
No, it used to be the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Of
crazy.
course.
We just don't do that at all.
We don't
for the
really.
most part.
But that was so fun.
Yeah.
And you write an episode every week, and on like Thursday and Friday, you tape it, and then you move on to the next thing.
How'd you wind up at Rick and Morty?
Well,
Let me regale.
well, I moved up. I was a PA, and then I was a showrunner's assistant. Did the classic ladder. I was a writer's assistant, which, as you know, you've been in writers' rooms before. You're in the room writing down what everyone says. And I was a writer's assistant on a show called Kidding, starring Jim Carrey, Showtime show. I don't think that many people ended up seeing it, really. Directed by Michelle Gondry. Don't care.
Oh, I care. I'm listening intently.
And I got the Rick and Morty job from that. I submitted for it, and this is something they did that I think is sort of like frowned upon maybe in the industry, but I thought it was great.
They said, you're not pregnant, are you? You don't got any diseases or anything,
All right,
do you?
come on. No, they did like a blind submission test. So we were tasked with writing 2 cold opens that could be the beginning of a Rick and Morty episode and submit it anonymously.
Oh, wow.
And then they went through a pile and read them and picked the ones that they liked the best.
Yeah.
It's frowned upon because you're doing like work for free.
Yeah.
But I think they probably told us when we submitted, like, we're not going to actually use this. And, like, they don't need to use that. I think people think, like, oh, if I write, like, a spec script and they really like it, they're going to fucking steal it and make that episode of TV. And it's like, no.
The reason you're trying to get a job with them is because they don't need your work.
Exactly.
It's like, no, they're actually not, they're not dying for your idea over at Rick and Morty. Yeah, they're going to be fine without that.
And I think 9 times out of 10, or maybe even 10 times out of 10, if you have an idea for a show and you're like, why haven't I done that? I'm going to write this spec script. They have fucking thought of that idea.
Right.
And there's a reason they didn't do it. And it's probably the reason that your spec script is not that great.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I got the job.
Yeah. Well, that's a very particular, I'm very interested in like that world of comedy that you started to work in, because that kind of fan base is a very particular place that has such intense, dedicated fans that they do start to think like, well, I could write this. I know this very well. I'm just as good at this as they are. I know the characters so well. It's a very bought in fan base that has its own like peculiarities and like interesting little pieces.
Yeah.
And that's where you like really cut your teeth on like writing comedy, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I don't really think about it that I still struggle to accept that I write comedy.
That's interesting. 'cause
That's
you're so
my
good at
job.
it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I was hoping for that.
Yeah. And maybe I'm happy to provide it.
Yeah, I just yeah, I really like it, but I guess I'm still suffering from imposter syndrome, like to this day, of like someday soon someone's gonna figure out that I'm not supposed to be here, and
Yeah.
I better just collect until they realize.
Yeah, I'm raking it in until then. Yeah, that's scary. I hate that feeling for you though, because you are so good at it.
Thank you. That's
And-
very nice.
And we've gotten to work together on stuff.
Ugh,
We wrote we spent years developing a show together.
we did.
Called Best Buds. It was a cartoon.
What? How come it never happened?
Well, it went multiple places. I mean, Katie and I
Yeah.
developed this show originally for what was
Peacock?
that? No.
Oh.
Try again. Remember, it was
Oh.
for
Quibi?
Quibi.
Right.
Oh God! What a humiliating industry. Yeah, we developed a show for what was it? Oh, Quibi.
Which is short for quick bite.
Of course. We developed it for Quibi, and then it didn't obviously happen there because of their imminent failure. And then we developed it for Peacock.
No more Quibi.
Long time with Peacock. They decided
Yeah.
not to make it
Yeah.
at Universal. Then we developed, Netflix bought it. Then we developed it for Netflix. So thankfully we made money off this show,
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
But no one ever made it. And you and I truly, writing this show, laughed so goddamn hard.
It was really
Like
fun.
Caitie and I will never forget one day we were writing, and we just worked so well together. Like I really enjoyed writing, like developing that with you. There was one day where we were writing that my character in the animated show gets so stoned.
Oh my God.
That he thinks he's moving quickly, but he's moving so
Yeah.
slow, climbing a ladder to go up a building. And we were truly like, we really wanted it. We wanted the sequence to go on for like 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like half the episode.
Truly like him just
Because they're like, we got to hurry up. We got to go tell this character this thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, we'll go tell him. And then just like 30 seconds of like unmoving, still frame,
Yeah.
just like them sitting there.
just him so stoned. And we were crying, laughing, writing this. And we had so many moments like that where
Yeah.
we would just be truly like weeping, writing these ideas
Yeah.
down. A lot of fun.
It's really weird that you can do all that and then people are just like, no, we don't want it.
Yeah, we're going in a.
What?
We're actually.
I'm sorry.
We fired the whole team that bought this from you,
Yeah,
and the
that's
new
what it
team
is.
wants to go family friendly or whatever.
Yeah.
They changed their mandate overnight,
Or
and all of a
quad.
sudden, yeah. All of a sudden, you're like, oh,
I
my thing
can't.
doesn't fit into your deal anymore.
It is the weirdest thing, especially when executives, not to like go off about executives, tell you like what the company is looking for right now. And it's like, well, we're really looking for our Ted Lasso. And it's like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Like, you're looking for your Ted Lasso now. By the time you find it and you produce your Ted Lasso, and it's like 3 years in the future, no one fucking wants to see a Ted Lasso
It'll be a
anymore.
flop, and you won't make it.
You can't go with what these people are telling you they're looking for. You just have to do the best thing that you can.
Also, fuck family friendly media.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. Fuck that shit.
Fuck it.
I'm tired of hearing about it.
Fuck you.
I don't want to. They say we need something that everyone would want to watch. Fuck everyone.
No. Yeah.
I want to make stuff for the people that want to watch me.
Yeah.
Fuck. If you don't like me, don't tune in, bitch.
Caleb Quad.
Caleb Quad. We're doing. You know what content I
Caleb
want to
being
see?
happy. Caleb being sad.
Caleb friendly.
Caleb being funny.
Content. Let's see Caleb friendly programming on the network.
And that's what it was, really.
Yeah. This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. And you guys already know about Squarespace because they're advertising on here all the time. God bless them. Thank you, Squarespace, from the bottom of my heart. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place. Squarespace gives you a one-stop shop to showcase your business, talent, or services and get paid. You can create a unique platform with their customizable website design tools. Anyone can build a bespoke online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business. Squarespace also offers a complete library of professionally designed and award-winning website templates with options for every use and category. My hand's getting tired. No matter where you start, your website is flexible to what you need. With intuitive drag-and-drop editing, beautiful styling options, unrivaled visual design effects, and more. No experience required. Every dream needs a domain. Squarespace Domains makes it easy to find the best name for your business at one fair, all-inclusive price, no hidden fees or add-ons required. Every Squarespace domain comes with advanced privacy and security tools included to ensure your domain remains online and protected. Plus, Squarespace provides you with everything you need to bring more of your dream to life, whether that means building a website or adding a professional email service. Don't wait to claim your name. Invest in your dream domain today. Head to checkout. Okay. It says head to go to checkout. It's like no one wants to work around here. I'll just do it myself. Leave this in. I want them to see the kind of stuff I go through. Check out squarespace.com/SoTrue for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, use offer code SoTrue to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Rocket Money. With prices going up on just about everything lately, dealing with money can be stressful. Managing subscriptions, tracking your spending, and attempting to cut costs can feel overwhelming. Luckily, Rocket Money can relieve some of that stress and help you feel more confident in the financial decisions you make. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money shows you all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. They can even try to negotiate lower bills for you. The app automatically scans your bills to find opportunities to save, and then goes to work to get you better deals. An incredible bonus is that they'll talk to customer service so you don't have to. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions with members saving up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. These small monthly costs add up, and I'm always hesitant to check what subscriptions I've signed up for and forgotten about. Like when I realized I was paying a monthly fee for 3 different apps, all to watch 1 football game a week. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/SoTrue today. That's rocketmoney.com/SoTrue. rocketmoney.com/SoTrue.
Do you think there's any life left in it? Could we get the engine?
I don't know, maybe. I just remember that when it died at Netflix, that our wonderful producers who we both love, they're like, maybe we could do it live action. And that's when I said, I'm out. That to me was like, we're trying too hard.
Yeah.
That to me was the death knell.
Well, we didn't hear anything after that, so I don't think.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Maybe they tried.
Legs.
Everyone else was like, no.
Yeah. We also had a really funny character in that show that he's a 12-step sober recovery guy that runs the liquor store, and we loved him.
We really loved him. There was like a Hooters-esque restaurant.
There was an astrophysicist who was a server at Hooters.
That's right. They're all really smart and have their master's
They're all
degrees.
there to pay off their PhDs.
Because we're allies.
Yeah,
we're so
fun.
funny.
And we have the teens who work at the Boost Mobile, and no one really knows what happens at Boost Mobile.
That's right. Empty store.
Empty store. You go in and you're like, what do they do? And they're like, for sure. And you're like, okay.
And then they had that door to the back where like every time they open it, it's like a fucking rave going on back there. And they want to see what's back
Everyone
there
listening to this being like, great, well, that show doesn't exist. So.
Yeah, stop telling us about your non-existent show. Cool.
Okay, so you wrote on Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And then after that, you've done so much. Like, what did you just punch up? You just punched up something.
Gee, I don't know. I do some punch up. I write jokes.
Yeah. Well, you and I also, I think, became friends because we both got big on Twitter during a golden era. Twitter, when we were big on Twitter, was like, that was the spot.
Best. And you were smart. You left. You're gone now.
Oh, I left.
I'm still in there. It's horrible.
I'm fighting for my life over there.
I it's like I look at my follower count and I'm like, 3 of these people are still here and watching and real. It's bad vibes on there.
Heyday of our Twitter time though, you were getting invited to like Chance the Rapper's fucking recording.
That's right. That did happen.
Like Caitie was like a fucking an icon of the Twitter golden era.
And then I showed up and he was just like, I think he like thought I was gonna be like funnier. Yeah. And I showed up to Chance's recording studio, and I was just like very quiet and intimidated and like nervous about like what to do.
Yeah.
He was very nice.
Yeah.
But it was bizarre. And also like I thought I was like getting scammed for a second before I met up with him because he was so like he just DM'd me and he's like, you're so funny, I love Rick and Morty, like come to the studio. I was like, what? And he like gave me his phone number. I was like, huh? And then like that didn't happen, and then it was like many months later I had like saved his number in my phone and I'm just like lying on the couch and my phone lights up and it's like, Chance the Rapper is FaceTiming you. And I was like, huh? And I just like didn't know what to do. I didn't pick it up. And then it hung up, and then he texted me, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I realized that's probably, like, weird. It might be weird to get a FaceTime from me. We've, like, never talked before.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm at the studio now, like, you should come, just hang out. And I was like, okay, I'm not doing anything, sure. And then I was about to leave the house, and I was like, you know what? Chance, FaceTime me, because now I think this is a scam.
Yeah.
And you're going to fucking kill me. And then he FaceTimed me, and it was him.
Yeah.
And then we went and hung out.
That's so funny.
Very strange. Twitter used to be so different.
That's how it was back then.
Yeah.
Though. That was like, Twitter was just like anybody who, if you followed someone who was doing something interesting and they followed you back, it was like, in a second's notice, we will turn this into a real life hang, no problem. It was so fun.
That's how we became friends.
You and we followed each other. I think you are brilliant. I thought you were brilliant. And I was like, we got to be friends. And
now
I loved
look
your
at
jokes.
us.
And then we are.
I remember what made me fall in love with you.
Well,
the video.
Sugar, tell them. Tell our story, Shug.
The video where I was like, this guy's fucking hilarious is when you're listening to your friend tell a story and you're like trying to interject. Give him a little taste.
When
of it.
you're venting to affirming a friend who's clearly in the wrong.
Yes.
That was the big viral.
Yes.
That was like one of the ones that
it was the one where you're saying like, but if you,
right, right.
And if she,
No, I would say in a career, you have to have many breaks. That was my first big break. That was bigger. Earlier that year, that was 2019. Earlier that year, I had screen tested for SNL. And this was bigger than that. I mean, this was like...
Yeah.
This was like people... Because a bunch of funny people and cool people making stuff like you saw it and were like, oh, maybe this guy's funny. That was big. That video was big for me.
My big video, Never Live It Down, is the Fat Joe.
Oh my God, you in the fucking recording
video.
studio.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever see this? It was Caitie pretending to be the sound engineer for a Fat Joe song, and he goes, "Turn the fucking mic on," and she goes, "It's on."
It still comes up a lot.
It's so funny.
And it's that type of thing. Do you have this feeling when like everyone thinks something you've done is really funny, where you start to be like, it's not that funny?
Yeah, you
like,
start to go, God, with this, yeah.
And then as soon as people really liked it, I felt like, okay, I have to keep doing this. And there's plenty of songs that have the same sort of like, you know, especially like a rapper like saying some shit at the beginning of the track that you can react to. But the more I tried to do it, I was like, what am I doing? This is not, I got to find something else.
Yeah, you're chasing the dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like when people think I'm that funny.
Yeah.
It's like I want to tell them like, okay.
I do. When people think I'm that funny, I go, yeah.
Yes, you're right.
No, I do. When they latch onto one specific, I want them to think I'm holistically funny. I want them to think that each new thing I do is funnier than the last. So when they hang on to an old one for too long, I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I've got other stuff.
I've got other stuff, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really. That's kind of my one thing. That's kind of my one thing.
What? So then, yeah, we met, and then I moved to LA. We were mutuals for a bit. Did we meet when I moved to LA?
That's right.
Yeah.
During the pandemic.
Yeah, during the pandemic.
I don't think we met before that.
No, that's
we would
huge
meet
for
up
us.
at the Krispy Kreme.
We met up at the Krispy Kreme. Oh yeah, we would eat Krispy Kreme on the hood of my car in Burbank. Yeah. During
Isn't that so sweet?
LA pandemic was like wholesome and nightmarish.
Yeah.
It was like really cute because everyone was finding these like old school ways to connect where they're like, you guys want to go sit around the fire, you know? But it was
Yeah, we
also
did a lot of
like
that too.
looming like disasters all around. It felt very dystopic movie.
Yeah. Pandemic. Some say it's still happening.
Well, we'd have to have one of them on. Come on out. Tony, it's Tony Fauci. Mr. Fauci. Mr. Fauci. I'm not calling you doctor. Mr. Fauci.
Where is he?
They
Right there.
Caitie, what's so true to you, dude?
Oh my God. Okay. Should we do a nice one or a mean one?
Mean.
Yeah. I kind of want to, and I don't know if anyone has gone off about this on your show. Stop me if they have. I think that if you use ChatGPT, you are probably the worst imaginable person. You did not believe in the future of humanity. You don't care about other people.
Yeah. I think it's pathetic.
It's so fucking pathetic.
Because what do you mean you need it? Like
You don't need it.
You didn't need it a year and a half ago to make dinner, and all of a
Need
sudden
what?
you can't figure out what to do with chicken and carrots. Like,
Google it.
knock it off, bitch. I hate the AI stuff. I hate it so much. I hate that people they're like, well, it helps me with my emails, so it frees me up to do other stuff, and yet you're doing nothing remarkable with the other time.
Scrolling TikTok.
Knock it off. Scrolling TikTok. And I hate the AI stuff. I'm so sick of it. I'm tired of watching smart, competent people act so fucking dumb about everything. You go, well, it's just easier. Well, you're smart.
The defense too is that they're like, it's not going anywhere, so I'm just gonna use it. It's like, okay, you want to be on the front lines of like the downfall of humanity? Like you're not, and also like you're not preparing, like you using ChatGPT now does not make you any more equipped. Like everyone knows how to use it.
Yeah.
It's not some skill that you're acquiring
you
to like
drool
be
into
ready.
it, and then it tells you what you want to hear.
It's so fucking, and it's the thing. Like people wonder why I'm really like on my high horse about specifically ChatGPT, but to me it's like the most harmful in so many different ways thing that you do not need to use at all.
Yeah.
There is no good use for it.
Yeah.
However, every time you use it, a bottle of water is waste, fresh water.
Yeah.
That we need. We're like running out of that imminently.
We low-key need that.
Gone.
Yeah.
It's gonna take our jobs.
Yeah.
Every time you speak to it, it learns from you and learns to emulate you and will take jobs from you. Every customer service job, gone.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking chatting with ChatGPT all the time.
Because you didn't want to write an email at work. Here's another thing. I'll give a so true for the episode. People with email jobs, you're fine. These people act like here's my so true for the episode.
Yeah.
If it is 9:00 at a hangout on a weeknight and you have an email job, you don't get to say you have to get to bed. You're gonna be fine tomorrow. You're gonna be fine tomorrow. You type emails for a living and fuck around in Excel sheets.
Yeah.
You're fine. People with computer jobs acting like they are going to war. You have the easiest existence in the history of the world. You can stay out late on a weeknight. It's the whole reason we used to want office jobs so that we could have more fun lives.
Yeah.
You used to want an office job to be like, oh, I can fucking go out and have fun. All I have to do tomorrow is an office job. I'm not roofing houses. You know
and
what
now
I mean?
you're saying what's the attitude of office worker or
I'm
computer?
saying so many people I know that have computer jobs are like, we got to turn in. I've got work tomorrow. Your job is fake. And then now, on top of having a fake job, they're using ChatGPT to write the fake emails.
Yeah.
You do nothing.
And they will be laid off in 6 months' time.
And that part is sad.
Is it though? They're
I want you to keep your
contributing to
fake
it.
job. I know. I want you to keep your fake job so that we can hang out, but people are being boring.
And furthermore, I have a second so true.
Say it now.
Okay, you know those delivery robots that are going all over the place? Kick them over.
Oh.
Fuck those fucking things.
One cut me off the other day. One cut me off the other day.
shoulda hit it.
I was driving and it pulled out on the sidewalk in front of me, and I literally went, "Hey, man!" I'm talking to him like he's real.
Well, that's the problem.
I know.
We've been primed.
I'm part of the problem.
To I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok of people feeling sad because the little robot can't get across the street and he's
No,
so
kill
scared
him.
and he can't get over it. No, fucking kick
Put a
that
big
guy over,
magnet next to him and kill him.
because he has taken someone's job. Not a
Yeah.
great job delivery driving, but
Yeah.
it is taking wages from people.
Yeah.
And I do feel like Pixar and whoever else has been humanizing robots for so long, so that when we got to this point where they are taking our jobs, we're like, oh my god.
It
That
is-
delivery robot is so cute.
It is
Let
sad
him go.
to watch him have eyeballs and try to cross the street. They're doing something to us.
I
and
know
we're
it
wrong.
has worked on me, and I'm like, what the fuck am I feeling like
his
this
eyes
for?
away.
This
Yeah.
should be a human being.
Take his eyes away. Take his eyes away, and who cares if he
Take
can
off
get
his
on the
name tag.
sidewalk.
They have little name
Get
tags.
his name tag. If you see a delivery robot, take his eyes away and take his name tag. Spray paint his eyes and take his name tag. We cannot see him as real. He's nobody.
He's nobody. He's a thing. He's a
He's
robot.
nothing. He's an it.
You know, people are calling robots clankers now,
Yeah.
which is so. Whoever came up with clankers, good job.
Yeah.
It sounds so
It's
a
nice
slur,
to say. Yeah, it does sound like a slur.
which I love to say.
It actually feels good, and I think it's as white people, it's nice to have a slur that we can
Thank
safely
God,
participate
I've been
in, isn't it?
waiting. God.
It's good to be. Let's get all the racist white people and be like, look, here's one you can do.
Clankers.
Yeah, run with this one. Run with this one. Leave real people of color alone. Run with this one. This is good. Let's radicalize.
You should hate those things.
Yeah, it's this is good.
Yeah.
I don't want these clankers taking my jobs. It's that's nice.
Exactly.
Do say that. Yeah. Take his eyes.
Anyway, fuck ChatGPT.
Fuck ChatGPT.
And fuck you if you use it. You're stupid. You're destroying the environment. You're making yourself dumber. All of these kids are now going to college and not even learning. They're going straight to ChatGPT.
Professors are using it now.
My dad is a college professor.
Yeah.
And I've been talking to him about it. And he has gotten to the point, he'll tell me the assignments that he gives to his students. This one recently, he was like, I sent a 9-page article to my students and I asked them to read it. And I said, if you don't finish it, just email me and tell me why you couldn't finish it. That is the assignment.
Yeah.
He knows that kids can't even read a 9-page article. And all he wants is for you to say at what point you stopped reading because you were so fucking bored you couldn't get through it.
Yeah.
And why. And maybe explore that.
Yeah.
He is at the end of his rope.
This man is trying to hold the education system together by a thread.
And he just knows there's nothing to do. He uses those AI detectors. He doesn't use ChatGPT, but he uses the detectors.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of his students try to convince him that they're not using ChatGPT. And he's like, dog, yeah, you are.
I just want to ask all these people, what do you want out of your life?
Exactly.
What would you like your time on earth to be about? Is everything's
time
expedience
saving. Yeah.
the God that you really want to worship at? Is everything supposed to be so fucking easy? Do you really want to spend your whole time on earth never doing a single challenging thing to your mind and just fucking drool over a fucking slop bowl with ChatGPT telling you what you should write to your friend who you want to see?
That actually sounds kind of sick.
Of course that's nice. Of course that's nice.
Slot bowl? What's in it?
That's what I just had one. I'm saying of course there's parts of this that are cool, but do you want to spend every minute of your life doing nothing? For
Right.
real? Actually? That's
I know.
crazy.
I know. There's no more thirst for knowledge. Don't you think?
I was giving you a pause because I thought you were going into something more, but
No,
you're
straight
right.
up. The thirst for knowledge is gone.
Say that.
I just said it.
So we start crying. We start sobbing during this. The thirst for knowledge is gone. I want people to want to do anything. Cozy, the home of possibilities. I'm sitting on my cozy couch that they sent me right now. Cozy makes furnishing your home easy. Moving is exhausting, and designing a home can be really time-consuming. Cozy helps you make that process fast and hassle-free and eliminates all the usual heavy lifting with their fast assembly and easy-to-move boxes. That is true. The boxes were very easy to move. I got this couch from Cozy, and honestly, it's become one of my most used pieces of furniture because it's a couch in my house. I chose this couch because I love the color, and it fits perfectly in the new living room at my new apartment. After a long day, all I want to do is sit down and relax. And this couch has made the arduous job of being a comedian so much more comfortable. That's because Cozy delivers comfort and versatility. Their furniture is designed with practical comfort in mind to suit your lifestyle. The designs are modular, which makes them easy to shift and adjust to whatever your needs may be. This also means they can adapt over time if you need to rearrange your home down the line. With Cozy, you can truly enjoy the luxury of choice. Their furniture is meant to keep up with you. Transform your living space today with Cozy. Visit cozy.com, spelled C-O-Z-E-Y. Cozy, the home of possibilities, made easy. Planned Parenthood. Oh, okay. We'll tighten up a little bit. Your body is your own. Planned Parenthood believes everyone should be free to make decisions about their own care, including abortion, which is fine, whenever and wherever they need it. Today and every day, Planned Parenthood is committed to ensuring everyone has the information and resources they need to make decisions about their future. Sorry, it is a big tone shift, isn't it? Whether you need STI testing, and who doesn't, right? And treatment, birth control, gender-affirming care, I bet a lot of you, abortion, sex education, or another sexual and reproductive health service. Planned Parenthood is there for you, and all of us, honestly. But lawmakers across the country, okay, who want to force their personal beliefs on everyone, are trying to block people from getting the sexual and reproductive care they need. This makes me sick. They're cutting access to essential health care, trying to deny people birth control, promoting abstinence only until marriage programs. I'm falling asleep. And attacking Planned Parenthood. Simply put, they want more control over our bodies, decisions, and futures. Right now, millions of people are at risk of losing access to care, especially women, Black and Latino communities, rural communities, and people with low incomes. Planned Parenthood believes healthcare is a human right that everyone deserves. And together, with people like you and me, they fight every day to build the future we deserve. One where everyone can get the care they need, no matter who they are or where they live. Supporters like you power Planned Parenthood's work. Donate now at Planned Parenthood. Keep it in, I'm human. Donate now at plannedparenthood.org/defend. You ever seen The Breakup 2006? Vince Vaughn.
You love that movie.
I love that movie.
I do really love it too. What are you going to say about it?
Well, just Vince Vaughn goes, "Why would I want to do the dishes?" And she goes,
Oh, yeah.
"I want you to want to do the dishes because you know I need help." And it's a really great argument. It's one of the all-time great film arguments in The Breakup 2006.
Is that the same argument as he was supposed to bring 12 lemons and he brought like 2?
It starts with the lemons.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually
Baby wanted 12.
There's a really funny joke in The Breakup where she asks him for 12 lemons and he brings 3 or whatever. And she goes, "You brought 3 lemons." And he's like playing video games and he goes, "Yeah, my baby wants lemons. My baby gets lemons."
But baby wanted 12.
Baby wanted 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, what a great movie.
It's a really good movie.
Really great movie. One of the all-time great fights. And some really funny scenes in there. You guys should all go watch it.
Should we remake it?
Yeah. You want to star?
Yeah, do you want to star? Yeah. We're in it together.
You're Jen, I'm
Is
Vince.
that believable? We were together and now we're breaking up?
Yeah. Yeah. I think
Great.
my character will have to have a secret, but yeah.
Layer.
Yeah.
We're adding a layer.
We'll layer in some secret.
Great.
His buddies he plays pool with, it's not all they do, but yeah.
This is interesting.
Yeah, this is nice stuff to think about. Oh my God.
We got to make a movie together.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
That Thing You Do.
Whoa.
Do you like that movie?
Never seen it. Who's in?
Well, it's Tom Hanks, written, directed, starring. He's not really the star. He's a co-star.
Yeah.
It's about a band, like a one-hit wonder
Who
band. You got Tom Hayden Scott.
Wow.
Is that his name?
Thomas Hayden Church?
No. Tom Everett Scott.
Tom Everett Scott.
Whoa.
Okay.
You got Steve Zahn. You got Ethan Embry.
Don't know.
And you got the 4th guy.
I know Ethan Embry. He was in Sweet Home Alabama.
That's right.
Nice. And who's the 4th guy? Some guy. Got it.
He did a great job.
Got it. Yeah, he killed it.
I don't really know him.
He's
for
watching
anything
this
else.
like, God damn it. He's a huge fan of So True. He's like, fuck. He throws his popcorn at the TV.
It's a great movie, though. You have to watch it. It has everything. It has romance. It has that one really good song.
Jonathan Shake? Is that who you're thinking of?
How do you even say your name, dog?
Jonathan Demme?
Also, Jonathan spelled with an H.
Paul Feig plays is that the dad from Girls?
Hang on.
Damn, this is a cast.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
And you got Liv
Giovanni
Tyler.
Ribisi. Mm-hmm. Oh wow, what a cast! This is a hell. Clint Howard's in this thing. Good
It's
night.
really good. Takes place in the 60s. You got Charlize Theron in there.
Yeah.
You got to watch the director's cut.
Damn, I got to get into it. So that's your favorite movie, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just so funny and wholesome and charming and
What do you think of Tom Hanks? Is he as wholesome as we believe?
cut the cameras.
What do you make of this Tom fella? Is he a good guy behind the
anecdotes.
scenes? You know stuff? You remember when him and Rita got COVID? That shook the world.
It did. They were the first people to ever get COVID.
Shocked the world.
In Australia, if I'm not mistaken.
We said, God, not America's first lady.
Yeah, that's when like people started taking it seriously.
Yeah,
But they were fine.
they were totally fine, and they're going to be fine.
What do you think of Tom Hanks?
Good guy. Good guy, I think.
Love him.
Love him. Tom Hanks has a gun to my head off. No, I imagine if I ever found out that Tom Hanks wasn't what we believe him to be, I would just be so heartbroken.
It just seems more likely
That he's
not. No, that he's not what we think he is. Don't you think?
Jeez, you think?
Everyone
That sucks. Well, I also hate though that we've made him be something.
Yeah.
We make him be Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I think
he doesn't even
maybe
want to be Tom Hanks.
he does not want to have this. He's like, no, I'm kind of an asshole.
I'm like a regular guy. Yeah.
Do you have a Tom Hanks impression?
Oh, you know.
Oh! I heard it.
Woody! Or something like that, maybe.
Will you do your Margot Martindale impression for us? That's my favorite thing about
Well,
you.
you love two impressions of mine. Caitie and I, a big part of
You're
Caitie and I's
such an
friendship
impressionist.
is doing sending each other voice memos in character. And
You send them to me. And then I try to do them and I get nervous and I don't send
Well,
them.
she wants me to send her voice notes. I'm happy to send her voice notes. Honey, you made a big mistake. That's Margaret Martindale.
You make me laugh
If
so
I had on a
much.
big wig, you could see
Yeah.
it. She's a floozy. She always like carries that.
I have a video of you in London where you're in my room and you're looking outside out the window and you're like, I want to go outside, but I don't want to be hot.
It's too damn hot out there.
I don't want to be hot in it.
My other favorite bit is I'll send Caitie like a 7-minute voice memo, just being like, apropos of nothing, we won't be talking.
Right.
And I'll be like,
That's the important
It
part.
was 1994 when I moved to Los Angeles, and I was having lunch at I guess it was the Beverly Wilshire Hotel. And of course, my compatriot Caitie Delaney was there, and she was writing a script for the television program Rick and Morty, and
and I'll do this for like 7 minutes.
The thing you always add, did you just say it? You always say, I was living in Los Angeles at the time.
Yeah.
Just like, you are, and it's true, you are living all over the
Los
place.
Angeles at the time, and all the stars were out, as it were, and
And I'll just do that for so long.
So fucking
and I'll just
funny.
get back a 3-second voice note from Caitie going, ha ha!
End of
After all my
interaction.
work.
Yeah. No, it's I have them all saved, but also they got to fix this saving the voice memo thing
Sometimes they don't even give me the option. They don't give me keep all the time.
keep doesn't pop up right away, so you got to just stare at it until keep pops up. But then after you've kept, where does it go? You just have to scroll forever until you find it.
Where
You
does
go
it
into
go?
a folder and then you can listen to all of them.
Yeah.
They don't do that. So if I want to find your voice memos from 4 years ago,
It's crazy.
it's not going to happen.
What's the do you have any voicemails or voice memos saved on your phone that you think about a lot? I have a sad one. I have one. My dad left me a voicemail like 14 hours before he died. We don't for sure know when he died.
What did he say?
He was just like, I mean, it's kind of funny, but he was like, hey buddy, just want to be the one to tell you I was in the hospital. I don't think anything's wrong, but
Damn.
But he was like, yeah, I guess I got emphysema. I thought I quit smoking soon enough, but I guess not. Anyway, I'll be fine. I love you. And it's just like but it's sad, of course, because he goes on to die pretty quick. But
Do you listen to it?
I've listened to it probably like a handful of times since
Yeah.
he died. I listened to it a couple times when I was writing the script about him, and I've listened to it a couple times since then. Just like I got a new phone, and I listened to it one time before I switched phones, just to make sure that if anything were to happen for any reason, that
Yeah.
I would have heard it, you know?
Yeah.
And then it went over, so it was fine. So, but yeah, I listen to it sometimes.
Yeah.
It's really
that's
sweet.
nice.
I'm really glad I have it.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I had the thought to save it.
Yeah. I have a bunch of my Nana's voicemails from before she died. I don't really listen to them ever, but they're there.
Yeah. Well, it's a weird, like, when in the middle of a day are you going to sit down and be like, all right,
Now.
let's hear my dead dad's voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird thing to conjure up. But I have some funny ones, too, I'm sure. But that's the one I think
But
of.
you don't know because there's nowhere to go. No localized place on your phone, a folder to
You
go
need,
and
you
listen
need to
to
create
them.
this.
Tim Cook? Tim Cook?
That's okay.
I
Tim.
did that?
Mr.
Listen to me,
Apple.
sir. Get it done.
Tim Apple Cook. Please
Mr.
do
Tim,
this.
Mr. Apple? Hey, can I ask you how you feel being perceived in this way by so many people all the time?
I wonder if anyone wants to hear it, but yes, you can. I've talked about it plenty on this show, I think. I feel insane. It feels
I feel insane.
It feels insane to be perceived.
You're making me feel very comfortable. I feel good. But then when I start to think about, like, people will watch this conversation between the two of us and form opinions about me,
Yeah. I think they'll form nice
I
opinions.
don't think I'm interested.
I think, yeah, it's tough. It's tough being a publicly commented on entity of any size or regard, and you've experienced that. But like
A little bit, not nearly as much as you.
it's weird. I don't
What
know
is
what
the
to make of it.
percentage? Do you have like a lot of negative stuff coming at you?
Virginia would be the better person to ask because she runs
Do you
the
delete
socials.
them?
She deletes them.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
when was it a lot?
I think earlier when the podcast was newer, maybe.
When
yeah.
the podcast
Who the
was
fuck
newer.
is this guy?
Yeah. I try not to read too much of it. I try not
Good.
to have I've described it as a portal to the soul. Z-Way and I talked about this recently where I'm like, if you let the good in, you have to let the bad in as well. And I just as
Yeah.
soon leave it out altogether. And I'll just take my notes about me from the people who actually know me and love me.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be a perfectly fine way to do it. And it's cool that strangers like my work. I hope that people laugh.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of press for the HBO special. This morning I did like 4 phone interviews in a row. And I was reflecting a little bit on like, you know, they're like, what do you want people to get from the special? I'm like, I just want people to laugh.
Yeah.
I would love to make people laugh. And after that, whether you think I'm a good person or you think I'm a bad person or you think I'm fucking annoying or you think I'm the coolest or you want to be my friend or you want me to die or whatever, that none of that is my business. I hope you laugh. And if you don't, please keep it to yourself. And I'm out of it. You know what I mean? I'm just stay out of it.
Extremely evolved of you.
Thanks, dude. I feel
You've
very
gone through
lucky that it's gone slowly. You know?
Yeah.
I have not really had overnight success.
Well, earned. I don't mean overnight sounds like you haven't earned it and it's just like happened in front of you.
Yeah.
I think it's happened quickly, as it should.
Well, things are escalating very quickly right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
but I think I've had I had a moderate sized Twitter following many years
Right,
ago, and that was
right.
the beginning of it, you know.
Yeah.
And then I was in this thing or this thing, and I had this job and this exposure to the internet, and I think I've gotten to like dip my toes a little bit along the way.
Yeah.
If what I feel like has happened is that I have walked slowly into a body of water up to my knees, and then I in the last 2 years fell off a ledge, and now I'm fully submerged in it. But
And
I got
there's
to walk
sharks in the
slowly at
water.
least, and there's sharks. And they're executives. They're sharks,
they all wanna
wear
take a bite.
suits. Yeah. I did learn from a friend yesterday that she knows an entertainment exec who's using ChatGPT to give notes on scripts.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And that made me. I was like, please give me their name. I want. to. I
Yeah.
want,
Did you get the name?
No, but I was like, please tell me so I can never work with that person. I that makes me sick. And she wouldn't tell me because she's a good friend to her friend. But I was like, that is if you are an entertainment exec and you are using ChatGPT for anything, you must quit and go do something else. I'm begging you to get out of this. This industry is already so fraught. I'm begging you to go do something else. You clearly don't care about this.
Well, what part of the job do you think they just like going to dinner? like they like
Like, what do you like about this if you're not
Yeah.
doing that?
yeah, reading scripts is probably like the most fun they could possibly have doing their job.
No, I imagine that what a lot of people like about this work is adjacency to power and relevance.
Right.
Yeah.
Going to dinner
Going to dinner.
with
Freaking Charlize Theron. Or something
well,
like
we love her. I would love to go to dinner with
freaking Charlize Theron or something like that. That sounds lovely.
her. Matt Rife.
Matt
Oh,
Rife.
I had a dinner with Matt Rife.
I was at dinner with Matt Rife, and I believe who was it that joined? There was Charlie's there, and then course, we were at San Vicente Bungalows in Los Angeles.
Yep.
And Caitie popped by. She was doing sleight of hand magic for the table.
Damn. Hell yeah.
Someone put me in a Truman Capote funny biopic. We did
Let's do
Capote
that.
serious. Let's do the silly one.
I'll start writing it today. Let's
You know,
do it.
Truman Capote was going to drag bars in Kansas City
Cool.
back in the day. Yeah, he was when he was writing in Cold Blood, he would go into Kansas City and go to the drag shows.
Just hang.
Yeah, and he'd be like, do your dance or whatever, you know? Yeah, or
So
whatever.
demanding.
Yeah.
Dance for me.
Damn.
Katie, it's time for a
Yeah.
segment, and you know what it is.
Oh.
You've seen the show.
I have.
Okay.
Every week. No, I do know what it is. Are you okay? He's doing physical bits.
Katie, I'm going to read you 15 statements. You're going to tell me as quickly as you can if you think that what I just said is true or false.
Yeah.
If you get 10 or more correct, we're going to give you $50 US.
Really?
Yes. Really?
Okay.
That's cab fare. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Quick as you can. World of Warcraft debuted in 1999.
True.
False, 2004. Giraffes are excellent swimmers.
False.
False, they cannot swim. Florida has a larger population than Greece.
True.
True. Angelina Jolie is 6 foot tall.
False.
False, she's 5'7". The current president of St. Michael's College is William Eck.
That's where I went to college. False.
False, Richard Plum. A group of jellyfish is called a school.
False.
False, it's a smack. Fall River, Massachusetts, its town motto is "We'll try."
True.
True. There are more Taco Bells in America than Subways.
More Taco Bells and Subways. True.
False. No word in the English language rhymes with month.
False.
True. In South Korea, a baby is considered 1 year old at birth.
True.
True. Skunks are marsupials.
True.
False. There are no Apple stores in Arkansas.
True.
False. There's one in Little Rock, darling. Jennifer Coolidge was born in Boston.
True.
True. Glee never won an Emmy.
False.
False, it won 6. A pigeon's feathers are heavier than its bones.
True.
True. How'd she do? 10! Yeah!
Where's my $50?
That's well, we'll talk about it.
Venmo,
We'll
cash.
talk about it. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about
We
it
need it.
off camera. Shoot. Okay. So what else was I going to ask you, Katie?
Yeah.
You know what I asked a friend the other day, and it was really lovely. And we don't have to talk about this if you don't want to. It depends on what the answer it brings up. But I was at dinner with a friend.
Ask.
I was at dinner with a friend, and I asked who's someone that you don't talk to much anymore that you just really love from afar, like somebody that you're like, oh, we haven't talked in a while, but I really love that person, and I'm wishing them well.
You.
Genuinely, yes.
Yeah.
We don't
talk a ton.
We're bad at it.
But you're just doing so great out there, and it feels
that's
like we
sweet.
talk a lot because I'm just so engaged with your socials.
Your socials.
I'm just all over the socials. I'm commenting.
I'm just watching your presence.
So yeah, you.
That's sweet.
I like most of my friends. I have a lot of day to day see them all the time, multiple times a week friends. Those
Yeah.
are my friends.
Yeah.
I have many friends that I hope are doing well. None are coming to mind right now.
Yeah. I'm not thinking about them.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of interesting. It is sweet that you say me though. I do feel that way about you. I'm regularly okay at keeping in touch, okay to bad, and this year have been bad. I've been
I'm
bad
not
at
great at
keeping
it
in
either
touch.
though. And I think you're the type of friend that when I see you, we're just back to, it's not oh fuck,
Yeah.
we're not going to remember what each other is like if we don't talk every couple weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll just get together when we get together.
You're in my dreams.
Oh.
You're in my dreams and my prayers.
Oh my God.
Baby
what are you
girl.
praying for me?
For you,
Yeah, what do you want for me?
the same thing I want for all peoples.
Peace.
Peace, happiness, prosperity, love, warmth, connection. Connection above all. Connection is God. I would love to see you connect.
With?
Others. Me, the universe, yourself.
I think I'm doing it
Yeah. I think
because
you're-
you've been praying.
I think you're connecting. I've been praying. I pray for your uprising.
Great.
I do not pray for your downfall.
Thank you so much.
I pray for your rise.
Someone's praying for it.
I pray on your rise.
Thank you so much.
I pray on your escalation.
I don't pray, but if I did, you don't need my prayers. You're doing so good.
You pray, Katie, whether you know it or not.
I pray with my canvas and a paintbrush.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're praying. You know what? It was a prayer that you walked in here today. Hey,
It's an answer to a prayer.
God is good all the time. All the time.
Let the church say amen.
Amen. Well, Katie.
It was, I became Christian in 2025 after doing a podcast recording with Caitie Delaney. She was doing sleight of hand magic.
Caitie, I love you so much.
I love
Thanks for
you.
being here. Is there anything you want to tell the people about? Anything you want to plug?
Oh my God. Don't follow me on Twitter. That's over.
Get off there, yeah.
Hit me on Instagram. Grab my Substack, which I'm starting. I'm trying to move
Caitie needs
over.
Substack. Yeah, let's go.
We're trying to move from Twitter over to Substack.
Yeah.
I really want to work with more like, this is so stupid.
No, it's not.
Work with more long form writing.
Hello,
I
yes.
haven't written anything longer than a tweet. Well, I write for my job, but I want to explore the thoughts in a more long form way.
Yeah.
I'll be sharing I paint. I'll share my paintings and my ceramics and my getting into quilting. It's going to be like a hobbyist, fun thoughts, getting through the horrible times sort of Substack, I think is what I'm looking to do.
I love it. I love your fun thoughts. I have one of your gorgeous paintings hanging in my apartment.
Which one? Oh,
York?
you have the little cottages with the station wagon in front. You have that one, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and I love that one. Well, we just love you. Thanks for being here.
I love you so much.
Ugh, Caitie
Thank you.
Delaney.
Ugh.
That was a Headgum podcast.